Hi guys, it's Barbara with Lady Libra Tarot. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you're notified when I upload new content. Guys, if you're looking for my information to book a personal reading, my tarot deck, Magical Fantasy Tarot, or any of my other channels, everything is in the description box below the video. Let's get into this for Libra. Libra, you're coming in masculine energy here. I feel like you know somebody is secretly betraying the relationship, and the truth is you're walking away. You're blocking them and closing the door, King of Swords, because you know there's no equal give and take. No, this is illuminating some manipulation here. It might have to do with work. You working on a new beginning, you working, taking control. I feel like the King of Swords is walking away from the karmic energy here. You're walking away from a karmic energy because it's almost like they were manipulating your happiness or trying to manipulate your happiness. Or this is illuminating the manipulation. But the sun, for some reason, it's not just, it's showing the lights being shown onto the manipulation as much as what they were manipulating had to do with your happiness and success. So okay, so if you have a business, what I'm saying, if you have a business, Libra, this person may have been attacking your work, manipulating your work, right? You may have been trying to take control and have a new beginning, but when it came to work, this person was trying to manipulate your money, could have been trying to manipulate, you know, whatever your business was, somebody may have been trying to manipulate that situation. I feel like this is about you being in love with the Empress energy. This is a partnership and you're awakened now. So you've awakened to the partnership and you love the Empress energy. But the person that you walked away from, they were betraying you. They were stabbing you in the back, 10 swords deep, right? And the truth is that you know there's no equal give and take. There was no equal give and take. They were manipulating your business and how it's almost like they kept you dependent on them somehow by manipulating your business. So if you were your work, whatever the case may be, they kept you dependent on them somehow. But I feel like you see the truth here. Yeah, you see, it's like you saw what you saw, you cut them off and you moved on. You finally saw it. Your eyes were finally open. Now you're trying to master your emotions. You know, you saw whatever this person was doing and you cut them off immediately and moved on. Now, with that King of Cups energy, you're mastering your emotions. You've made your choice. You've made your choice. Now you're waiting for your ships to roll in. Okay, so I feel like You feel like the energy of this Libra is that you feel like now that you've cut this person off, they're not going to have access to your business, right? You're very passionately waiting here, right? That King of Wands can be a leader, right? But it's like waiting for your ships to come in once you've made this choice. And it's been a long time coming. So you feel like that your business was failing because of this person and whatever they were doing. And now that you've cut ties with them, then this is about you being successful and things changing, right? You're manifesting courage and strength. I don't feel like now this person may try to resurrect something or try to reconcile something, but you're not going to speak to this person. You're choosing not to. You're manifesting strength not to speak to this person. You're going to have a victory here. You're wanting your wish. You're wanting your wish, and it's almost like you're keeping it moving. You're very quick movement, right? Like getting out of the way. If you see this person, you're going the opposite direction, hoping they don't see you. I feel like in this case, whatever's happening, you're kind of getting out of the way. I feel like you're going to be successful here with that Six of Wands energy. You're going to get what you're wanting because things have changed. There's been a change here. And see, and now look, you got 10 Pentacles because something's changed. So if you felt like your business was failing, it was failing because it was being manipulated by somebody. Like they were pulling the purse strings. Let me just say that. This person had control of your money. They had control of your money. And now that you've left them behind and you won't even communicate with them, your money's coming back. I almost feel like you're celebrating, but the harsh truth, there's a harsh truth here, is that somebody's going to try. They're going to try. They're going to try to communicate with you, and they're wanting to about past mistakes. I feel like your energy, I feel like it will, they're obsessed with your stability. This person only wants a leg in. I want you to understand that. They just want a foot in so they can get a hold of the money again, right? Because they're obsessed with your stability. They don't want you to have anything. They don't want you to prosper. They don't want the relationship to grow. They don't want anything positive to come your way. Best way you can do is focus on the positive. Don't focus on them. Don't focus on them. The less you feed something, the less it means anything, right? What we focus on is what we bring to us. If we ignore it and we move forward, we're focusing on other things. Focus on positive things. Focus on giving back. Focus on gratitude. Focus on all of the good things, the fruits of the spirit, okay? Happiness, love, peace, joy, happiness, all those kind of things. Patience, right? Knowing that and putting your trust where it needs to be. That's the whole thing here. I feel like the less you pay attention to this person, the more blessed you'll become, right? Because you're releasing yourself from something that was trying to bring you down, intentionally trying to bring you down. This really is about you moving in a new direction and focusing only on positive things to bring back your success. And you will once you focus on those things. Okay, let's get all 12 signs. You're dealing with an Aries. It's almost like you're independent and needing to see the bigger picture, like to be independent. Like I almost feel the energy of you got to focus on you in order to have your bring what you want. So seeing the bigger picture of that, focusing on you. If you're dealing with a Taurus, you're at a crossroads about communicating. If you're dealing with a Gemini is just trying to work. They got their nose to the grindstone. If you're dealing with a Cancer, they're very jealous of a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If you're dealing with a Leo, they're unhappy with you. Libra, they're unhappy with you. If you're dealing with a Virgo, they're heartbroken over the past. If you're dealing with another Libra, someone's walking away from the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You're dealing with a Scorpio. It's like they can see clearly now. They can see clearly now. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, it's illuminating a tower. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, you're not on the same page in an argument. You guys are definitely not on the same page in an argument. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, somebody's going to regret the truth. And if you're dealing with a Pisces, they're obsessed with being broke. They're obsessed with being broke. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave that there. If that resonates with you, please leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and stay blessed.